So I'm still in my 20s, y'all, but I'm in my upper 20s. So this video is basically just giving advice for anybody that's younger.
And another woman that could take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say.
It's Michaela here. If you're new to my channel, I make fashion, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship videos. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thanks for coming. So today we're doing a video about 10 things that I wish I knew in my early 20s. So I'm still in my 20s, y'all, but I'm in my upper 20s. So this video is basically just giving advice for anybody that's younger, or even this advice can be used into 30s, 40s, however old, 18, anything like that. So there's just a lot I went through in my early 20s that I wish I didn't go. Well, I'm not gonna say that I wish I didn't go through it, but I just wish, I'm happy I went through it because I learned the lessons. But I think it would have been cool if somebody just told me, you know, that would have been a whole lot easier. I could have just saved a lot of heartbreak, saved a lot of money, friendships, a lot of things like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy. Oh, and don't mind if I keep looking down. I did write this stuff down because when I get on camera, I tend to just forget how to talk. So don't mind that. So number one of 10 things I wish I knew in my early 20s. It's okay to be selfish. So there's so many times that, you know, like, I just put other people first, whether it was dating, whether it's my parents, my friends, doing things that I didn't want to do just because I felt like it was the right thing to do to make everybody else happy. And as I got older, I really regretted that because there were so many things that I wanted to do, I really wanted to do, and I just didn't do them because I let people talk me out of them, or I was just trying to please other people. But what you need to realize is the things that you can do in your early 20s are not as easy to do in your late 20s. For one, you get tired a lot faster. You don't have that same energy, whether it be mental or physical energy, to do the same things that you wanted to do in your early 20s. Like for instance, I wanted to make a YouTube when I was 18, but I was just scared to do it, or I didn't know how. I felt like maybe it was a waste of time, and I should have just done it because I would have been where I want to, like where I'm trying to get to now. If I would have just started then, I would already be there. So not saying I regret it, that's just something I really wish I would have did. So be selfish, do things for you, do whatever you want to do, and just put yourself first. Because those goals and dreams that you have in your early 20s, they're most likely not going to go away. So just go after them full speed. And if you miss or you fail or you mess up, it doesn't matter. You have plenty more time to try again or try something else. Okay, number 2, don't settle. Don't settle for anything. Don't settle for a job. Don't settle for a relationship. Don't settle in anything you don't want to settle in. Friends, anything like that, because all you're gonna do is waste your time. I can't stress this enough, but in your early 20s, like, that's your prime. I don't care what anybody says, whether your prime is in your older 30s or anything like that. Your prime is in your early 20s, trust me. And not to say you get older, get weaker, you know, anything like that, but you have the most energy in your early 20s, and that's when you have the most free time, the most friends, the most connections, everything like that. And as you get older, it's harder to meet friends, it's harder to date, it's harder to find jobs, things like that. So just don't ever like get stuck in a situation that you truly know you don't want to be in, because you're gonna look back and you're gonna regret that time that you wasted. So whether it be friends, relationships, jobs, those are the main things I can think of. Do not settle. I don't care if you have to work 5 jobs in your 20s. I'm not saying just keep quitting jobs and job hunting. If you have a good job, definitely stay there and stick it out and work your way up. But if you know like it's a job that you don't want to be doing in a few years, do not stay there just to stay there. Go to the next step and just always try to do better and improve. relationships, because half the time you want to stay in this relationship and it doesn't last anyway. If you know that person is not for you, go to the next person. Number 3 is take risks. Try new things. Go to new places. Learn as much as you can. Interact with new people. Learn, make new friends. I was kind of shy in my early 20s, and I didn't talk to people that I was interested in or I wanted to know, and that was something I really regret, because I could have really made those connections at a time where it was easy to make connections, and instead of just keeping myself, keep staying so to myself. Because as you get older, there's not as many opportunities to go meet people or go do things, because like I said, you're so worried about other things. You have to pay bills, you might become a parent, and that takes your focus off of the things that you can enjoy now. This is your time to explore, figure out what it is you truly want to do, and design your own life. People don't think that they can be whatever they want to be, and you really can. So whatever you want to do, whatever you have interest in, just do it and go full force on it. Don't let anything stop you or hold you back. Don't let people talk you out of your dreams, because those dreams do not go away. They're just going to stay, and in 5 years, you're just going to be mad and wish you did it sooner. So take as many risks as you can. Calculated risks, of course. Don't be out here wilding out. That's uncalled for, but just don't limit yourself at all. Know that you can do anything. Number 4, you're going to lose friends. As you get older, you're going to start losing a lot of friends. In high school, I probably had the most friends. In college, I still had a lot, but even from freshman year to senior year of college, I lost friends during that time. And once you graduate college, even more friends are going to fall off. You grow apart from people, your lifestyles change. A lot of times, the things that you have in common is being in school, and once that's gone, you realize that you might not have a lot in common with these people. You guys might not even have the same interests. Your common interest might have been school, or people move away, things like that, and that's okay. Don't be mad at people for growing apart from them. Don't be sad. Don't be hard on yourself if you don't have friends. I know a lot of people in their early 20s that were just alone, and they felt really lonely. But what you have to understand is that's inevitable. It's a part of life, and you use that time to grow and work on yourself and really improve. And when you get older, then you can choose more core friends that are into what you really want to be, and make friends that are really interested in what you want to live the rest of your life for. The friends that you have in your 30s are most likely going to stay around longer. In your 20s, people do a lot of dumb stuff. You fall out with a lot of friends. A lot of weird stuff happens. You guys get drunk and just weird stuff happens. So I've fallen out with so many friends. I can say now I only have maybe 4 core friends. I have a lot of acquaintances, but it's okay. When it first happened, I was really upset, and I was like, why are these people acting weird? But you just grow apart. It's a part of life. Don't be mad at them. Don't be mad at yourself. Just appreciate the friends that you do have and move on. Number 5, this is your time to invest. Be smart with your money. Save your money. I know in your early 20s, that's when you want to just spend money. I spent a lot of money on food, clothes, trips, people, experiences, going out, just throwing money away. Honestly, I was just throwing money away the whole beginning of my 20s. And as you get older, you're not going to want to work that hard. So invest in yourself as much as you can. Learn different skills and things that will help you get a better job, and save your money. If you don't have a savings account, you need to open that immediately. That's the first thing you need to do. And you also need to start learning how to invest in money, to invest in things that make you money, because as you get older, that money grows. When you put money into investment, it grows. And if you start in your early 20s, by your 30s, you'll be set. And trust me, you think you have all this time to work hard or hustle and all that, but you get tired, especially if you're a woman. Not to be sexist or anything, this is just a fact. As you get older, you're not going to want to work as hard as you work in your early 20s. So save as much money as you can. Don't be dumb with your expenses. Yes, of course, have fun, but make sure that you're still serious about your money, serious about saving, and serious about setting yourself up for the future. this is the time when you want to, how you live your early 20s really sets yourself up for your late 20s. And once you get into your 30s, like, I know it seems soon, but that's when you're really just getting prepared for retirement, to be honest. You only have one life. You want to live it easily, and you don't want to be struggling with money in your upper 20s or beyond. Number 6, move at your own speed. Everybody has a different timeline, and in your whole 20s, a lot of people are going to pass you up, but you're gonna pass them up too. Like, it's just like you're all like this. Everybody's trying to figure everything out. I know some people, like when I first graduated college, or when I first graduated high school, I couldn't go to college right away. Some things fell through and things like that, and everybody was going to college straight out of high school, and I was so depressed. Like, I felt like a failure. I felt like I was so behind. But then a couple, like that next semester, I ended up going to college in the winter semester, and half of those people that had already went to college had already dropped out, or financial aid messed up, or anything can happen. So just like, pay attention to yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people, because everybody moves on their own path, and you never know when your time is going to come. People could just move a little bit and be far by like 25, and you can move slow all those years. And then when you turn 26, you could have a crazy year where you pass everybody up. So don't be hard on yourself. Like, this is the time where everybody's figuring things out. Some people are just getting jobs. Some people are hustling. Everybody's doing something different. So just focus on yourself. Move at your own pace. Don't feel rushed to do anything. And just do what feels right for you. You won't regret it. Number 7, this kind of goes into the saving and investing, but so number 7 is, this is the time to set up how the rest of your life is going to be. So set everything in place. Like, if you're the type of person where you want a house before you're 30, like, start looking and figuring those type of things out now. Start working on your credit. Start working on what you want your career to be, building the skills, building the clientele for whatever you need. Whatever you want to do in life, just this is the time to work on it. People don't realize, they think they have all this free time to just, blow time, waste time away, have fun. And yes, have fun, but still set out a little bit of time just to focus on your goals and really work towards them. Make sure you're doing the right things now, because you're really going to thank yourself in the future. When you get older and you're like, I'm glad I did this, when it was easy, because it's easy to find all those resources and things like that when you have all the free time. You definitely want to start in your early 20s and set your life up how you want it to be. Get those systems in place and make sure just stay focused on your goals and don't let anything distract you. Number 8 of things I wish I knew in my early 20s. I can't stress this enough, but take care of your body. People do not tell you how fast your body starts to go downhill. And I'm not saying that I don't want to scare anybody or anything. Not like you just turn 25, your knees give out and you get unhealthy or anything like that. But you will notice some changes. You will notice you start to get tired earlier. You can't do the same things that you used to do. You can't eat what you used to eat. Like, you may gain weight. Your body changes in many different ways. So it's not a dramatic change. It's a little bit by every year, but just make sure that you get those eating habits down early. You make sure you're not just putting too much stress on your body or working crazy jobs that tire you out or wear you out, because that stuff is going to catch up with you quick. Even with things like tattoos and things like that. I'm not saying don't get tattoos. I'm just saying think about that stuff, because I know when I was younger, everybody's like, you're not going to want that when you're older. And you're thinking, oh, when I'm older, yes, I still want it. It means something to me. I'll cover it up. And yeah, that's true. But you still might change your mind. Like, it's still maybe meaningful and you still might love it, but you just might think, oh, I wish I got that in a different place. Or, oh, how's that going to look in my wedding dress? Things like that. So just take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. Make sure you're being healthy and working out, staying in shape. Just things like that, because you never know. Like, those health problems come out of nowhere, and you never know what runs in your family or anything like that. So do your research on your family. And sorry guys, my camera died, but yeah, take care of your body. Trust me on that one. Yeah. So number 9 is it's okay to fail. Fail as much as possible. Fail as much as possible and fail as quickly as possible. The more you fail, the more lessons you'll learn and the more confidence you'll gain, because when you do fail, you figure out how to get through it, and you figure out how to get back on your feet, and that builds your confidence. When you get through hard times, it's fine. It works out in the end. Things always work out. And just don't look at it as a failure. It's always a lesson. When I started my business, I could look at that as a failure, but it's not at all, because now I know what to do when I start my next business. Just always fail upward. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you fail in relationships and things like that, and it just teaches you what you want in the next relationship. Or you fail with friends and it teaches you, okay, I'm not going to do that again next time. And just fail as quickly as possible, because the earlier you fail, the earlier you're successful. And number 10, learn as much as possible. Read books, go to networking events, educate yourself, take classes, go to school, meet people, explore, network, talk to people, do whatever you can. Just learn as much as possible as early as possible, because in life you'll never start learning. So the sooner you know something, the smarter you'll be and the better you'll be at life in general. It's definitely worth it. I'm so glad the things that I did learn in my early years, like, they help you, and learn about financial literacy, learn about mental health, learn about physical health, like I already said, nutrition, things like that. Just learn as much as you can. Learn different ways to make money, and just self-care. I love to learn about self-care and just how to navigate through life, and just learn as much as possible. It will definitely help you as you get older, and you never know when you're going to use that information. So never stop learning, and use your free time. Like, in my free time, I watch YouTube videos and just other things that are useful and helpful. So yeah, you guys, sorry I had to end this video off a little janky. I didn't expect my camera to die like that on me, and I didn't know until later. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.